And here is the review for the full armor set. This is the Alto custom color with the red highlights to match the Alto custom Messiah. As you see, there's the standard base Messiah figure there, and we're going to add all this armor to it. Now, I think it's easiest to start off with the legs. So what you want to do is come under here, untab the legs. Helps if you go ahead and fold these rear fins down too. Fold the wings down. Lift that up. Pull the legs down, just like this. Now you want to pop off these hip armor pieces here and attach. Where's the other one? There we go. Attach these on. It also helps here too if you go ahead and, for the time being, pull those panels off. It helps if you stick those actual armor panels on after the fact, once you get it back into jet mode. So go ahead and attach that, put the armor panel off. So attach those, you can see they've got holes drilled into them to allow for the armor to attach. Then you have to actually this is the one downside of this. You do have to pull these little ankle armor guards off. And then you take this side, and you'll figure out which one it is. The one that has the two notches on the outside is the one you want. And you slide this up on the leg, all the way up, until it snaps in like that. I'll go ahead and pull the ankle out. Well, actually for jet mode, it's easier to get this back on if you pull the ankle out, but you want to push it back in for jet mode. And just snap these back on. Just like that. Alright, let's push the ankle back in. You want to take the front panel, again, make sure that these match up here. Snap the front panel on, just like that. Yeah, it should all just snap together there. Snap it together up here. Then take the proper adjoining piece. That's going to snap in on the inside of the leg to help hold it together. Just like that. And then I'm going to take these armor pieces. It's the wrong side. It's also the wrong side. Snap them on just like this to the outside of the leg. And there's one leg armored up. Do the same thing on this side. Pull these panels off here. Just pop right off. Slide this on up the leg. Yeah, there we go. And snap it into place like that. Find the right armor panel. Plug it in. Snap it all together. Put on the connector joiner piece. And then swap on the pods. Just like that. And then we're going to take the legs, we're going to bring them back up. Kind of have to push them down, snap them back into place up here, and then again find this tab and snap it together like that. Just like that. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Bring it up, make sure to join the intake in right there. Push this up, bring the wing down around this, and there's a little hole in the top of the armor here, and a little peg here. You just want to bring those together and snap it into place. And there's the leg armor. And once you get that done, then you can go ahead and take these armor panels. It's actually the other side. You want to put them up around the wing, and then just peg them right into those armor joints. There we go, just like that. Again, it is possible to transform him and leave these in, but I just found that they pop off a lot, and it's just a whole lot easier to just peg them in after you've got the rest of the armor on. Oh, come on now. This one's deciding to be a pain. There we go. Alright, well this one just... Oh, there we go.
Oh, I think I tell you something.
Okay, what do you gotta tell me?
The computer shut down.
I realized the computer shut down. Thank you, sweetheart. Gotta love little helpers.
Yeah.
And then,
I'm almost done with Wii Fit.
okay, yeah, have fun with Wii Fit. There we go. Okay. Now all armored up. And then attach these pieces to the back here. Plug this in. This one actually is just slide. Actually, yeah, you want to... My fault. You want to slide that piece on first. And then slide this piece over it. Ah. It's the one drawback to this. Is that this piece that the shield attaches to slides up into the body for robot mode. And likes to do so while you're trying to transform it, which is always fun. You try to reattach the shield and it likes to just pop up in the body. We're just going to take the hands off for right now. There we go. We'll just attach this up. There we go. All attached. Yeah. And now you're seeing one of my big issues with it is that sometimes it just takes a lot of work to get these things to stay together. Once you get it all armored up, totally worth it. It's totally worth it once you get it. It's a little bit frustrating to get all this stuff on the first time. There we go. There we go. So, there's what we have so far. Oh, come on. That's not even cool. I don't know what the issue is here. I've got this stuff on... You know what? Okay, so see, now you're seeing the drawback to this armor set. It really is a great payoff, and I'm gonna stick with this. But that's the drawback. You've got to decide if it's worth this amount of frustration. I keep wanting to start this video over and cut this out, but really you're not going to get an accurate portrayal of what this armor set's like. And again, usually it's not quite this bad. I don't know why this particular time is giving me such a hard time. I've gotten this on the on my Ozma figure quite easily, quite often. I mean, it is a little easier to stick all this stuff on in robot mode, but I wanted to show it in jet mode since I already have Ozma in robot mode, so I can just pull them over. And you are not my friend right now, toy. Great. So there we have, and there you have the underside, all that good stuff. Yay! We got this on. You want to attach the radar dish up here, and that plugs into that. We want to come under here, and on the legs, snap these thigh armors on, and these snap on much more securely than the super armor bits. They do actually hang on very tightly. You want to make sure they get snapped all the way down. There we go. Bring that up over that. Then these snap on to the back of the jet right here. It helps sometimes too if you bring the ball joint out. pop it on and then rotate them in. Alright, come here, you. And then you attach the armor right here behind the cockpit. Just snaps right into place. And then you take these giant thrusters here and you slide them onto the wing, just like the Super Bits. You hide the wings up inside there. And again, on this side, fold the wings down. You just want to slide them on until they actually lock into place, just like that. And there you have Alto in his armored mode. I mean, it's really cool. He looks kind of like one of those ships from those old arcade shooter games, once you've got them all armored up. These pieces go on the arm and the crotch, and you'll see those in robot mode. I'll show them to you on Ozma here in just a second. But technically the arm pieces you can leave on. You can put those on in jet mode, but they like to fall off so much and get in the way that it's really not worth it. There are, on the underside of these thrusters, you still use the front landing gear from the normal Alto, but there are also thrusters, or not thrusters, landing gear in these leg pieces here that open up, which is pretty cool. You do get some extensions for the stand. You get a couple of pieces right here that clip on to the back of the jet mode stand. Back here, and then a spacer that you pull this piece off, put this piece in, and then you can attach this piece under here to the underside of the jet, just like you could before. But then that helps hold this whole giant armored jet in place properly on the stand once you get that all together. There went the armor piece again, but we're not going to worry about that. So you can display him in jet mode. Now, robot mode, here's Ozma wearing the full armor here in robot mode. That was my fault for not plugging that in all the way. But yeah, there's Ozma in armored mode. You can see there's that crotch panel I was telling you about, and on the underside of his arms you can see where those arm guards came on. They snap on just like the ones that did on the old Jetfire and the old Macross toys. These guns up here can move up and down and can rotate, so you can have those aimed in various directions. And then all of these pods on the legs open up to reveal missiles. Here on the chest opens up to reveal missiles. There we go. And then these shoulder panels also open up to reveal missiles. So they're definitely highly armored mechs with the full armor on. So yeah, overall it's frustrating. If you don't like getting frustrated putting your toys together, it can be a bit of a pain. It is a lot easier to put them on in robot mode, but since I already had him in robot mode, I wanted to show the jet off, so I could actually have both of them on screen without taking up an even more ridiculous amount of time. But they are very frustrating, especially those side armor panels. Sometimes you get lucky. I can usually do them on Ozma like that. Alto is being a pain. But so it's really up to you. Is the set worth it? I think it makes the figures look awesome. It definitely adds a lot to both the jet mode and the robot mode. But very frustrating and kind of finicky to put on. Once you've got it on, with the exception of this, for some reason, I don't know what that is, it usually stays on fairly well. I've had no problems with Ozma. Obviously, you've seen the issues I've been having with Alto here. But it's a very nice set. You can buy Ozma, actually, Ozma comes with the full armor. If you buy Alto separately, you do have to buy the armor separate. It was a mail exclusive in Japan. But there you have it, the full armor set for the VF-25 Messiahs.